There has been a big buzz about some of these films that have been nominated for Academy Awards, and well, some of those have recently been big winners at the other awards, like the Golden Globes this past year, and I just finally got my chance to see one of them, Licorice Pizza, which is still playing in theaters and has recently been expanded this past Friday. But is it anywhere as good as the critics say, or is this film just due to be sliced up into many slices to be chowed down on? Which I'm just playing with on that little pun, okay? No offense. Watch this spoiler-free review and find out. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the 2021 coming-of-age dramedy Licorice Pizza, which was released by MGM along with Focus Features and distributed by United Artists in the US and by Universal internationally. The film was directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, who also produced the film and is also a cinematographer and also writer of the story. The film stars Cooper Hoffman, son of the late Philip Seymour Hoffman, along with Alana Haim, who of course is the member of the sibling act Haim, both of which are in their film debuts. Also featuring Sean Penn, Tom Waits, Bradley Cooper, Benny Safdie, and many others. Now, though the film was originally released last November, so it's been 3 months since it originally came out. Just more recently, this past Friday, it has reached its widest expansion. So I'm very lucky I finally got to see it. Believe me, y'all have no idea how long I've wanted to see it. I've heard lots of good things about it. Now I have seen some of Paul Thomas Anderson's work, for those of you who don't know who that is. Now, of course, most of y'all probably know that he made his feature film debut with Hard 8 in '96, but I mostly know him for his other films and what have you, which included Boogie Nights and Magnolia, as well as Punch Drunk Love. But he's also done several other films as well, which include There Will Be Blood, which I haven't seen that, and The Master, Inherent Vice, haven't seen that, but I've heard of it though, and Phantom Thread, also haven't seen that one. But anyway, I never heard of it either. Anyway, just recently, it has been claiming several big awards. It was named one of the best films of 2021 by the AFI, that's the American Film Institute, and recently received 4 nominations at the 79th Golden Globes, including musical or best motion picture musical or comedy, which unfortunately went to West Side Story, but it's okay and what have you. Let's see here. And both Alana Haim and Cooper Hoffman were both nominated, but Hoffman lost to Andrew Garfield for Tick, Tick, Boom, which I haven't seen, and Haim lost to Rachel Zegler for West Side Story. And the screenplay was also nominated, but it lost to Kenneth Branagh's screenplay for Belfast. Oh well, but still, nonetheless, it's cool and all. It's now more recently been nominated for 3 Academy Awards, including Best Original Screenplay and Best Director, for both of which are for Anderson, and Best Picture. Of course, this is the first film for MGM to be nominated for Best Picture in 33 years since Rain Man. Alright, but now I'm going to go ahead and just give you what I think of this. We start out in the San Fernando Valley in 1973 where we meet 15-year-old Gary Valentine as he prepares for his high school picture day. And he notices Alana Haim, a photographer's assistant, and strikes up a conversation with her. But she rebuffs his advances. Bud meets him for dinner and they begin a friendship, and thus the fun really begins. And so Alana starts chaperoning him since his mother can't take him to perform in New York and what have you. And then soon starts a waterbed company and so on. Really something and what have you. But there's lots of other things. But I'm not going. But again, this is a spoiler-free review. I'm not going to give you the whole. So that means I'm not telling you the whole thing because this is spoiler-free. That's all I'm going to tell you on the story. But anyway, it's really something. It has a few tiny little misses, but that doesn't deduct any points from my liking of this movie. Again, I was really excited to see this movie, and I'm glad I got my chance. Now then, well, since its debut, it has so far gotten a ton of good reviews from everyone. It's currently at 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I gotta say, this is easily the best film I've seen from Paul Thomas Anderson to date, since even though I have seen Magnolia and Punch Drunk Love, but that was a long time ago, and more recently I finally got to take the time to see Boogie Nights in its entirety. But anyway, yeah. The film did generate controversy around the 10-year age gap between the main characters, as well as for its inclusion of two scenes in which the character Jerry uses a demeaning mock Asian accent when speaking to his Japanese wives. But anyway, regarding this, Anderson defended the scenes as being contemporaneous, I mispronounced that, and accurate portrayals of the movie's time period. But anyway, yeah, so far the film's still doing pretty well. Now, another good thing is, I do like the score for this, which was composed by Johnny Greenwood. Of course, most of y'all know him from, maybe some of y'all know him from the British rock band known as Radiohead. I haven't heard from that band in years. Let's see. And it's got a soundtrack with really great tunes and what have you. You get to hear lots of some good ones, including stuff from Paul McCartney and Wings, The Doors, Seals and Crofts, the James Gang. Oh, the list goes on. That's another good thing I like about it. I think every bit of this was pretty good. It just had a little bit of shocking twist and what have you. But again, that does not take away any points from me. Now, at this point, the cast was exceptionally good and what have you. I love the performances we got from everyone. Sean Penn, Tom Waits, Bradley Cooper, Benny Safdie, plus others, Mary Elizabeth Ellis, John Michael Higgins, Harriet Sansom Harris. Oh, heck, even George DiCaprio, the father of Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes, you heard me correctly. Let's see. Yeah, really something. You even get appearances from Maya Rudolph and John C. Reilly, who I, of course, remembered him. He was in Magnolia. But the big surprise was our main characters, played by Cooper Hoffman and Alana Haim. I must admit, they were both exceptionally good. I really loved the performances from those two. I mean, they were really good. Now, actually, Hoffman's character of Gary Valentine is based on film producer and former child actor Gary Goodsman, which that's really something. But anyway, I was really impressed with Hoffman's performance, but I really, really love Alana Haim's performance. Now, of course, her two sisters, who are part of her band, also appear in this. And same thing goes with her folks, too, as a matter of fact. Yes, that's right. So that was kind of a big surprise. But anyway, from my point of view, Licorice Pizza, definitely a very good movie. You need to go see this. I really loved it. I loved the setting. I loved the story, the music, the characters, the cast who play the characters, etc., 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 etc. So anyway, for my score for this, I'm giving Licorice Pizza 5 stars, which means on a scale of 1 to 10, you guessed it, I'm giving it a 10. Definitely a 10. Okay, that about covers it. So what are your thoughts on Licorice Pizza? Have you seen this movie? If you have, please feel free to tell me what you thought about it in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me next time when I bring to you my next episode of the Wide World of Game Shows, where I'll be talking about the Newlywed Game for Valentine's Day. And after that, of course, I'll be doing an anniversary review of Wayne's World. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to consider checking out my reviews for these other cool flicks and what have you, that are in a way coming of age, or I don't know, what have you, and stuff like that. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of what is in a way coming of age, but it's also a bit of a sex comedy too, and that would be the original American Pie from 1999. In the upper right-hand corner is my review for, well, let's see, what would I put? Oh yeah, I'll just put up the original film of Tall Girl from 2019, which came out on Netflix. Or if you want something classic that took place back in the 60s, I'd say go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of the 1975 film Cooley High. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.